Hello and welcome to Target Beats. Do well to subscribe to the channel. So I realize that people find a problem when they finish with a beat. How are they gonna be able to export in MP3 and WAV format, which are the consolidated forms of audio? You could take a WAV file, which is much more quality, to a studio and record your voice over the WAV file, or you could take an MP3, which would lower the quality, but is still good enough, for mixtapes and etc. So this is a little beat that made by myself, Zulu piano beat, and let me just play a little bit of it for you. Great, great. So let's get back to the business of the day. What we want to know is how are we going to export this so that it we could use it, in a studio, or we could use it on Cubase or anything, or we could upload to streaming platforms. So you have to go here to File, you click on File, and you click on, there are actually two ways of doing this. So I could do it the shorter way, which would be that I'll click on here, let's say Wave, right? And then I give it a name. First I have to choose my directory. Let's say I want to save this on somewhere on my desktop. Let's say I'm gonna call this gonna create a folder, let's say called, let's say demos, right? Because for demonstration purposes, and I go into the folder, and then I'm gonna save this in the folder, right? So I want to save it this way, and I say save. Now I could do this the easier way, like I could just export WAV and then after come back and export MP3, or I could just click on this and then it's gonna bring both WAV and MP3 at the same time, right? So you click on start, and at this moment it's exporting two files. It's exporting a WAV file and it's exporting an MP3 file, right? It's going to take a while, so let me just take some time to explain to you what a WAV file is. So a WAV file, WAV files are more quality. Most music producers will want a WAV file if they want to record your voice, and MP3s are consolidated, like what you hear, the song you hear of Usher Raymond and all of that, after the voice and everything has been put together, are the MP3 files. Most of the time we call the WAV file the master copy of the beat, and we call the MP3 file just the one for everybody to consume, right? The differences are sometimes very difficult to tell, especially when it's not been exported several times in an MP3. So if an MP3 has only been exported once, the quality remains kind of like very close to a WAV. And when it's exported several times, it begins to lose the quality. But then the thing with a WAV file is that you can export it many times, 100, 200 times, and it still maintains the same quality, right? So we're 69 into 671 out of 89 into our export. Will be done soon, and I'm gonna open that folder that we named demo on the desktop. And when we go in there, you're gonna see that there will be two files, which will be the MP3 and the WAV file, right? You're gonna see it in the folder. So I'm gonna go there soon, and then you're gonna see it. Good. So yeah, it just opened it automatically for me, and you can see there are two files. Just a little bit explanation. So when I click on this file, you see this is the 4.3 megabytes. So obviously this is the MP3. When I click here, you realize that this one is 31.7 megabytes, and that means that that is the WAV file, right? The much more heavier one is the WAV file, and the lighter one is the MP3. And I'm just gonna play it so that you see if you can hear the difference. There's not gonna be much of a difference because these are the first time exports of the MP3. And you should know that not all music programs play WAV format, and not all phones will play WAV formats. Good. So you realize that this is a more consolidated form of the music. It's consolidated because it brings everything together. So do well to subscribe. In my next video, I'm going to teach you how to export stems, because some producers, they will want to work with the stems because they want to change some of the arrangements of the beat and arrangement of the song. And if you're uploading music to a place like Beatz or Airбit or any music selling platform, you want to give your buyers an option of buying the stems of your beat, right? So we out. Do well to subscribe. It's Target Beats.